Good evening from down under, everyone. My name is Remit Splits, and we're going to continue our Let's Play of Super Robot Wars Y cross playthrough. This should be part 7 in the series, if I have my numbers correct. And in today's episode, we're going to do the next DLC mission. So we'll get straight into it, because I believe we did everything else off screen. And then once we do the DLC mission, we will try to go through as much of the ace chests that we can. And then I'll probably do the relic missions and get them out of the way nice and early. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you have been enjoying my content so far. Otherwise, we shall begin. Alright, unstable dimensions. Now I have moved the fan in my room a little bit, so hopefully it's not going to get picked up on my microphone with it being pointed at me from a great distance. But if it does, I'll have to just move it, I guess. Oh. Why are you doing this stuff? Stop that. Silly control. I've heard abnormal. I'm off to a great start, folks. I've heard abnormalities in dimensional boundaries have been cited all over the world. Dimensional quakes, right? The boundaries between dimensional experience a brief major fluctuation, destroying the worlds between parallel worlds. They began appearing after the new galactic war, but they've been much more frequently recently. The worlds between parallel worlds are being destroyed. Does that mean we might have guests coming from other worlds? It's possible, I think, as long as the guests are already close to dimensional quake's epicenter. That said, from a probability perspective and a safety one, it would be a rare case. In fact, I'd call it a miracle. The now meeting Misaki and the others counts as a miracle. Though I find it a little excited at the prospect of meeting someone from a different world. The idea does have a dramatic flair, I'll give it that. I was just checking my mic levels just to see if okay, I don't know if the fan is getting picked up or not. There just seems to be like a bit of an extra added noise every now and then, but anyway. And anyone who would meet such a miraculous fashion is bound to be quite dramatic themselves. I have an idea for a backstory. Imagine another world like our Earth but different. A young mage is on the run from a secret society made between the walls and the shadows, searching for lost memories. During their journeys, they meet friends and allies, eventually confronting the mysteries of the world itself. Oh, that sounds like a classic fantasy material. Mr. Chico, a story like this would the protagonist be a man or woman? We're gonna go with man because we went for women in the last playthrough. I think it'd be a man in this case. I imagine someone young, not quite fully grown, but not an adult either. He is disciplined yet spirited. Fictional worlds aren't the only places you find adventures like that, though. What sort of dramatic world do you have in mind, Captain Nove? Let me think. Imagine a huge global corporation land projects from all over, and it's one department filled with misfits that truly shines. As the world itself loses its energy and vitality, they stay optimistic, trying to find a way to the new era. So an office worker would be the main character, right? How very intriguing. When you think about the main character of a drama like that, do you think a man or woman? A man. I think he'd be a man. A leader who marches to the beat of his own drum, pulling his subordinates along in his wake, like a wild animal wearing a tie. A magician and an office worker, huh? It's pretty different. But they're both fascinating in their own right. Not at all like us, of course. Our days aboard this humble, independent nation are nothing but ordinary. Do you really think so? I feel like most days are filled with thrills of all sorts. That was detecting a dimensional boundary distortion on the A-Evans flight path. If this continues, we may be looking at a dimensional quake. A quake. Don't know if that's my breathing triggering it or not. Hold on. I don't know, I have to look at it. I might have to move my fan back. What in the world just happened? This isn't our... Oh, what am I doing? It's past the cutscene. Now, I believe the Zelguard's attacks might slightly change depending on who you pick as a pilot. And that's accurate with the Super Robot Wars Super Robot Wars X game, where Iori and Amari have slightly different attacks. I mean, you may as well use Shio. It'd be good to have some early sources of cheer too, so.
機械が相手なら遠慮はしない。降り注げ、炎熱の矢。
対象の行動は当機の想定範囲外。
And then we can skip the counter attack. Alright. And the phase. Alright, everyone come out of Iori. I'll show off Whirlwind next.
比嘉戦力差を計算。
逃げるぐらいなら最初から来るな。そこだ。 渦巻け烈風行けバーテックス
戦闘行動の維持は不可能。
Yeah, so out of all the selections for man and woman, this is the only one that matters, is for the T crew. Because it will decide who pilots the Rex, and obviously he gets the most attacks, so. And also who gets running as the support pilot. So. Now again, I will say out of the two, I actually like Sakurai more. I actually do like Saizo being in, I believe it's the biggest event in T, I want to say. The Intuition Dawn. You get gain, which is good, so it means we're gonna do this first.
悪い AI が相手なら遠慮はしないからね。このタイミングね。メインセンサーに深刻なダメージ。
Alright. You may as well use gain. So we can only use Beam Bayonet, so we'll show off its Beam Bayonet, but it'll just be exactly the same stuff, so.
Peopleを殺す機械と人を生かすサラリーマンの戦いだ。相手の懐に飛び込む。もらった。
対象対象は引き
Oh. Auto text got cancelled there for a second. Oh, we should give it to Toronto Rex. Alright, Tempesta. Just what, the third attack. And the rest of the post moves, so they're fine.
ここで勝負をかける。敵の動きを捉えた。青蘭のドグマ。貫けテンペスター。
対象のデータの再収集を提案。
照準補正。
I don't need to show that off again. No, we will not be using the big attack. We just want to soften you up. Yeah, soften them up for now. Alright, make a beam launcher.
敵との距離は3000です。
リンク確認。ランチャー射出します。
いいセンスねメリル。直撃もらった。
任務続行不能。
Not quite enough for a level. That's unfortunate. Like a beam launcher T.
Meryl, ランチャーだ。
頼みます、主任。
その期待に応えてみせる。
が、ギギギ、ガギ、グゲ、ゴ。
Alright, level 9. And then... we'll move forward. Alright. Alright.
止められると思うなよ。そこだ。
高速のドグマは私が。今私たちの魔力を一つに。
やるぞアマリ。記憶転生決める。 俺たちには自由の翼がある。
Now see, I like the concept of the Zelgard. I really do. Hell, the Ray Earth girls tend to be a particular favorite of mine, just because their spiritless is so good in the Super Robot Wars series. That I like magical mechs, but I can't do the Zelgard, unfortunately. Now, with that, we are 6 units up now. Alright, so yeah. So I'll dedicate the rest of this episode to doing the ace chats as much as we can, get them out of the way. If we can't get them all done, we'll do a portion of them, and then we'll do the relic missions and do the rest. That concludes my report for our questioning of the 2 visiting groups. Another world called Alrath and the Keepers of Order, a magic known as Dogma. An Earth in the decline after the Age of Twilight, plus office workers doing their best to live through it. I never thought we'd meet such people. Not only do they seem very interested in our Earth, they even promised to help after learning about the A event's current situation, including working with shadows, of course. I don't have the words to express my gratitude. Cause is showing around the A event as we speak. It seems like they'll get on pretty well with everyone else from Shadows, which leaves us with getting them back. Our current plan is to inquire with several specialized organizations and research how to send them home. That makes sense, do your best. We need to repay them for their help. I promise to spare no effort, ma'am. Dimensional quake, otherworldly visitors. For now, we just have to hope this isn't a portent or something worse. Alright, mission result done. Get that free experience, because why not? Alright. Yeah, so I don't see the other ones yet, so the website is run in terms of this is what I'm looking for. The website is run in terms of being accurate in regards to when DLC 2 starts, because they had it listed as the same time, but I'm pretty sure it's a little bit longer, so we don't have to worry about it either way for now. Otherwise we would have like another 3 units and that'd be unfair probably, I'm sure. Actually it'd probably be more than 3 units, but anyway. Yeah, so everyone else is only getting Lucky Star 1 at this point until we can do something about it.
お待ちしておりました。
Which will probably be a while yet, so we'll go from top to bottom. I'll put it on only 1 speed. There you go. No. Spiro tried to be the wingman here. Get played. Alright. Yeah, so I will just put these on play and then I'm going to mute my microphone for a second while I deal with my fans, so don't mind that. Okay. So I've moved my fan back to where it was. It just means I won't have the fan on me at all, but it is what it is. Ouch. Alright, Soji. Yeah, just so you know, every time I put on the auto speech, it seems like it automatically skips the first chat, and I've actually got to press the button twice. So I don't know why that's the case, but it's the same message every time, so don't worry about it. See what happens if I do it with the keyboard. It's the same with the keyboard, so it doesn't matter. Then he ran into Ogre. I'm sure that's how that story was gonna go. Ogre, sharp as the ball, who could keep up with Misaki's flight speed. I will say, at least the Ace chats are a little bit more flavorful than just the onboard spam stuff, so... Yeah, so I'll keep up the Ace chats. I might only go to like 50 minutes maybe. This one. Just depends on how many is left, I guess, by that mark. Just, again, spread this out across some episodes. Like, the relic missions won't take very long to do, so... Misaki will definitely make short work of it, so... Alrighty, so what do we got left? That many left. Alright, we have one for each of the Getter Boys. Alright, Kamai is next. Alright. Kirma next. Oh, her flavor palette is gonna get destroyed. I mean, his approach is going the wrong way, but he's not entirely wrong, I will say. Savory and sweet can, in fact, complement one another pretty well, actually. I'm just gonna say that because as someone who's what do Akira call it there? As someone who has put a McDonald's French fry into an ice cream, it actually does okay. It may not be the best example of it, but salt and sugar can actually complement one another. In fact, salt and sugar actually complements it kind of well in like certain bakery recipes that involve like, I wouldn't say like normal bread, but like the more specialized like bread type snacks you can make. I can't really think of the best one off the top of my head, but yeah. Kira. Alright. So I think that's a good place to cut the episode. We've only got 5 more, which means you could probably do these ones pretty quickly and then do the 5 chats. So it should be fine, I think, personally. So thank you for watching, folks, and I will catch you in the next episode.